All right, welcome. Today I wanted to do a quick video. Some students had a really easy time with this, other students struggled. So I wanted to try to give as big a picture as I could of the irregular yo verbs. So our curriculum wants us to start getting into the past tense. Before I do that, I want to make sure all our students have as complete as possible a view of all the elements of the present tense. And you can't do that without the irregular yo verbs. So take a look at these sample questions. So these would be something that students would see on a test where they need to write down a response to a reading. And as you can see right now, the first question is asking, what does the narrator do in the story? And in the second, it's asking us to report about what the teacher says. In both situations, being able to talk about what are the actions that the person does in the story and report back speech not only helps us to focus in on details, but also to summarize. So I think it's really important. I want to drive home hacer and decir. So why are they called irregular yo verbs? So I'd like you to look at the word hacer, to do or to make, and I'd also like you to look at decir, so to say or to tell. So in red, you will see that this goes to go. So where in all the others, these these kind of conjugate as a regular ER or IR verb. So because of that, we need to focus right now on the go verbs. When it is not in the yo or the I person, as you can see in the red, we're going to just conjugate it as we usually do. So there's a couple groups. This first list I'm going to talk about is not exhaustive. However, if we are dealing with a verb that ends in CRE or CIR, we're going to put in the yo form a Z to kind of make the sound a little less. So let's take a look at the word for to know someone. I know Sarah, for example, is going to be yo conozco. Next, if we want to say traducir and we want to use we're going to say yo traduzco. Next, I obey, yo obedezco. And conducir, we're going to use yo conduzco for to drive. In all these situations, we're going to other situations. Tú conoces, tú traduces, nosotros obedecemos. We're going to leave the C as it is and just translate it like an IR or ER verb. Now for the go verbs, we've already seen one, and that is tener. I just want to make a quick comment. Look at the first three verbs. These are all stem changing verbs. However, for the yo form, so with that said, nosotros, you're not going to change the stem, as we mentioned, because it's a shoe verb. However, in this situation, when we have the yo form, we're going to add G. So we've gone over already, yo tengo, él tiene. Yo vengo, él viene. Yo digo, él dice. Now, with these are going to stay regular, all right? Yo hago, él hace. Yo salgo, él sale. Yo pongo, él pone. Now, here with caer and traer, we're going to add an I when we add the go form. So yo caigo, él cae. Yo traigo, él trae. And finally, for the present tense, oír is a very weird word. We're going to put oigo and oye. So you might hear in some songs in Spanish, oye as a command. But oír can be a little strange. But for right now, I'd love students to know oigo and oye because they will use it in the future. There are a couple other irregulars, and students have seen these before in different forms. Estoy for I am, doy for I give, veo for to see, and saber if you want to talk about knowing a fact or knowing how to do something. And the joke, hold your nose. If you need to say I don't know, say yo sé. So in the spirit of doing things that are difficult, I wanted to do a quick decision chart, flow chart. I love looking at them. However, making them is very complicated. So I wanted to give this a shot. So first thing I want to ask, is it a CRE or a CIR verb? All right, and if you answered yes, I want to make one more quick check. Is it hacer? Because if it's hacer or it's not, what I'm going to ask you to do is go to the go verbs. Next, if you answered no, it's not hacer, all right, and it is a CRE or a CIR verb, are you using yo? If you said no, I want you to conjugate it like any other regular ER or IR verb. But if you answered yes, you're going to add on to the end for yo, all right, ZCO. Now, if it's a go verb, you know this is one of the go verbs. Look at the list, study them, and practice. If you answered yes, I want to ask, is it tenir, venir, or decir? If you said yes, are you using the yo form? If you say yes, you're going to add go. However, if you said no, what I need you to do is I need you to change the stem with all of the other pronouns except for nosotros. If you said no, I'm dealing with a go verb and it's not tener, venir, or decir, what I would like you to do, ask, are you using the yo form? If you said yes, add go. When there's yo, add go. But if not, you're going to translate it like a regular ER or IR verb. And as you'll notice, most of these irregular yo form verbs that we're using are ending in ER or IR. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage students to come back, take this test, think about this decision chart. I hope this appeals to some visual learners, and I look forward to continuing to work with students. I hope this helps. Please give me feedback if you have any further questions. Thank you so much. Have a great day.